Hi, this is DH Dunn, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. This is our second episode. I made a slight adjustment since last time to the sound. I feel like the sound in the first episode was actually a bit too quiet against my voice. So we will get back into it now. I think continue should just take us right back where we were. See what Tarn's up to. Yep, here we are. We got Tarn. I haven't put his portrait in yet. At Tarn and Astrid, and then we also have Kalisha and Hayden.
Hey there.
And we just escaped the big nasty storm, and now we are trapped in this cavern. Beyond that, I couldn't tell you.
That should be far enough. But what now?
Hayden's chest rises and falls visibly with each breath.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Who was it that attacked us? Glanfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Looks like the fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Pro Odema, I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. Yeah. What about everybody else in the caravan, though? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. I guess that means they're dead. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. Alright, let's get going. Hayden takes a step forward and his knee buckles. Before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up the wall. He claws his way. I have difficulty sometimes reading things out loud. He claws his way up the wall and back to his feet, but his stance is shaky, like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
Okay, looks like we can do some camping.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Nah, I want to take the risk and let him rest. She's making a strong case, but the game really provided us with the camp supplies, so I feel like we should use them.
This will be the end of us.
Oh boy.
No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Look, Kaliska. Kaliska.
Thank you.
The dude's hurt. He's gonna slow us down if we don't help him out. I still feel like the voices are too quiet. Maybe if we bring the volume up, but take the music down a bit and the effects down a bit. So usually it's the voices that are too loud. Let's see if I prompt. Whoops! I didn't save. Damn it! I didn't save. Master. All the dreams that I've been after. Let's see. Save changes, yes.
How can I help?
Okay, they seem loud now. I want you to hear the dialogue, you know? Maybe we'll go there. Yes.
Hey there.
Alright, off to the left, he said. Like here? Or there's an open area right here.
Wonder who was here.
Nice.
See if they
Okay.
left anything useful behind.
Yeah, a mace. Camping supplies, that's the good thing. I don't think this other stuff is necessarily that great, but we did get those. Alright, let's camp. Camping allows your party members to restore lost health and receive a camping bonus. Damage reduction or heal multiplier. Well, I don't think either of us are hurt, so we'll take damage reduction. Alright, sounds good. Oh! Except there's one less of us here. Hayden stretches as he wakes, gingerly probing the gash across his stomach. The flesh has begun to knit together.
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
He sits up quickly and looks around the chamber. She really did leave us. She won't get far unless... He begins rummaging through the equipment with mounting desperation. We have lost an item, the full water scan. She took the water.
Took all our water.
Oh, I mean our water. She took our water. If we hurry, we can catch her. Water stealer. I mean, I get it. She's just, you know, prioritizing her survival. She thinks we're knuckleheads. Hear anyone else hear those bells? Oh, God, a puzzle. And it killed her.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
The eastern reach is a place full of dangerous-looking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enabling scouting mode allows you to move stealthily and search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors. Okay, so if we stealth,
Quiet.
traps detected. Okay. Can we... No, no, don't! What is F8 that? I didn't mean walk on it.
Sure.
I'm not a fan of puzzles and RPGs. RPGs are loaded with them, too.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Easy does it.
Gotta get closer.
Found something.
There we go. Okay, so just everything is trapped. All right. Okay. Not this one, though. This one is not trapped.
Poor Kalisha. Found something.
Well, I got our water back. All right, let's save again.
Yeah?
No, left or right. I'm thinking left. Maybe there'll be a clue. Or a way to disengage the trap.
That roundish symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
What roundish symbol? Where? Oh, this one. Okay. Oh. A line symbol has been inscribed on a pillar, an unlit brazier. Brazier. I always call that brazier. The hobbits absolutely lost their minds the first time I did that. I thought it was a brazier. It's brazier, apparently. It could be lit if you had the means. What? I've got the means. We got torches and stuff. Give me this torch. Switch to that. So if I light that, flames kindle swiftly up the brazier, winding their way upwards. I have to remind myself not to call it a brazier. So if we just light all of these, could it be that simple? Because that would be great. I would be completely okay with that. Okay, it looks like a lot of them don't have traps now. We could probably get across. But let's head back. Because maybe we can turn them all off and then we don't have to, you know, get too dramatic about it. Are there any symbols here? No. Ah! Lesser black ooze. Alright, well first off, Tarn has the wrong weapon engaged here. Can we switch that? Okay. Tarn, start shooting. Hayden, start whatever it is you do, stabbing. And Astrid, you're the star of the show now. Oof. There's another one. They shoot too. Alright, everybody grab this guy. Astrid's a little hurt, but that's about it. Now you heal up after the fight, don't you? Yes. Okay. I've been playing a lot the past couple days of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Very highly acclaimed.
Sure.
I'm having a good time with it, but it has a very different combat system.
What's that muck on the wall?
Viscous and oily, the muck clings. It clings to anything it touches. Alright, a giant blue circle I'm saving before I click that. A vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell. We could use the water skin to clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of his hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable marksmanship. One eye sock is empty, a gem fills the other. Alright, well, I'm guessing that we need to find another gem to go in that eye socket. You didn't have it, whoever you are. This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession... Hey, did you really think I could read that fast? Of Engwithans. A procession of Engwithans from all kith races. An Amona, elf, Orland, dwarf, and human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber. Each one topped with a flame. Each one topped with a flame. Alright, I'm still not going to cross this thing until I have exhausted other opportunities. There's a gem. I'll be right back. This game is gorgeous, even for how old it is. I mean, painted backgrounds, you know, they never age. They're just as beautiful now. Really, really, really nicely done. The music is great. Voice acting's been solid so far. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Hello. And a big-ass black ooze comes out. Go get him, boys. I'll be over here. And Astrid's taking the brunt of that.
That looks like it hurt.
Now, yeah, I was going to say, that can't be the only reason we're here. A minor cloak of protection. Fortitude +5, reflex +5, will +5. Also an amethyst and some adra. Well, I'm the star of the show, so I feel like I'm going to take this cloak of protection. And it looks, frankly, fantastic. I feel protected already.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess we have probably improved this situation as much as we're going to be able to. I mean, where does this go? What does this lead to on the other side? I guess we can keep checking. We'll head down this way. Hello. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorip. It watches you closely, breathing in ragged sighs. Aw, little guy. I'll raise my arms and hands, stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. I'm going to slowly back away. The Zarp watches warily as you go. Alright, I mean, was there anything here I wanted? Let's just let this little guy live. Oh, hello. A skull... Sorry. A scolder whelp. Can we, I forgot how to get information. Maybe that's the other gate. Oh, it's up, top left, top left. We don't know. Okay, great. Well, they die pretty easy. We know that part. And they give you scolder meat. Very tasty. Alright, so we've got...
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
Yeah. But now I really want to go... Oh, hello. Alright, I didn't know that I needed that. I really want to go through this thing. I think I'm going to go through and... what's your name? Heoden? Why don't you... Heoden over here. There we go.
Do you feel that?
There's a draft coming down the wall. I don't hear any sign of the storm
either.
either.
Sign of that storm either.
Oh, hello. Hang on. I'll be walking this way now. Yipe, 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 yipe. Don't anybody do anything until we get across the thing. Okay, now you may kill. Okay, there we go.
Hey there.
Okay, if I just tell you to move, will you be smart enough to not walk on the trap parts? Nope. Well, you were. What about you?
Hey there.
Quick save. Big rooms mean fights. It's not my first rodeo, kids.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Oh, could you?
How can I help?
You could scout ahead and see what's around the corner. It's like a big Zippo. Way to go, dude. You rocked it. Oh, it's that thing. It's two of those things. All right, great. Let's like
Hey there.
kill them and stuff. Maybe we can pull one at a time. Nah, he's gonna run up and then we
I'll
won't.
teach you a lesson.
Astrid, get on this one. Who's stunned? Don't stun people. That's not polite. Ooh, chunked him. I love it. Heoden's a little hurt, but you know the fight's over, so he's fine.
Sure.
Oh, this is the same frickin' thing as the other thing. Leave. So there was 2 ways to get through that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, spear spiderling. Ooh, and the big mama. Famished. Nice. And disgusting. What's in the web? A gem and a rapier. Okay. What's over here? Bats as large as chickens are strung in this web.
Yeah?
Nice. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, You are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames his face, otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
A lot of terms in there.
Your brother has done his part. You have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation.
Music is louder than him. I don't get
The
it.
sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
I've always loved the idea of magical machinery. Always feels very, very cool to me. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back hard as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe crowned in a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Oof. Alright, Astrid's okay. You wake to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flirts through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Hayden a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. And we've leveled up. We have a new quest, Visions and Whispers. After surviving an explosion outside the ruins of Salant Lys, I experienced a vision. Since then, I have been hearing sounds with no source and seeing things that aren't there. Hayden, what do you got? What do you got for me, buddy? So sorry. A lot. Can I carry all this? No. I don't know where the extras went. Do I have like a stash or something, or? Oh, wait, what's this? Stash. Okay, I do have a stash. Excellent.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of dead. Everyone is dead except me. Whoa! Okay. I mean, I guess I am seeing things that aren't there. Oh, I leveled up. I forgot. Skills allow your character to perform specialized actions like scouting, detecting traps, picking locks, reading scrolls. Yeah. I know what skills are. Okay, let's see. Lore is at 0, so maybe we put a 1 in that. Survival, I feel like, needs to go up. Athletics. Don't care that much about stealth. I think I might go athletics again. Points left. I think I'll bank it. Okay, talents. We have a whole bunch of talents that we can pick from. Like a ridiculous number. Of this, we may pick 1. Vicious Companion. Trains the ranger's animal companion in vicious tactics, causing it to deal more damage and penetrate damage reduction with each hit. I mean, that does sound great. Faithful Companion. Improved defenses against charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions. Merciless Companion. Small amounts of sneak attack damage. Resilient is damage reduction. What is this, though? Prestidigitator's missiles. Effect is not quite as powerful, but it does 12 to 23 crush damage. I mean, that sounds pretty great. I'm going to take the... Wait, what is summon? Summon skeletons. Nah, I want the missiles. Give me the missiles.
Hey there.
There they are. Cool.
Hey there.
Hey there. Alright, these are dead people. This is the weird machine. The massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper, covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Whoa, hello. So these are like memories of the past. People being sacrificed to this thing. Take these flowers. Okay, we need to get to Gilded Vale, but we can't go there yet. We have to go to Valewood first. Take us 6 hours to get there. Hello. Camp supplies. Take that. I don't know about the leather armor. It's no different than what I have. Normally I like to wander off the road, but maybe we stay on the road. For now. Hello? Huh? I saw someone running. River Reed. This is a dead person. Are we off the road? Oh. Who are you? Why are you attacking me? You're an outlaw. Get him, Astrid. Or get her. Wait, I want to use my missiles. Haha! I'll take the money. I'll take the booze. That's about it.
Hey there.
Hey there. What was your deal? I didn't do anything. I guess that's why they're called outlaws. Oh, wait, what's this say? Northwest to Girian's Grasp, south to Gilded Vale. But there's a guy right here. Are you going to attack me? Non-ton?
Hail, traveler.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at you as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Never mind the woods, there's a strange machine over there. Ruins, the old Ingwithan place? You want to keep clear of those, whatever you saw. Strange things always crop up around Ingwithan sites. I don't doubt those people you saw were up to no good. So you do doubt. No, okay. Alright, you don't doubt. It's a weird way of saying it. Let the Glanfathans deal with it. They don't take kindly to trespassers, whatever their intentions. There's enough to worry about in these woods as it is. We came across a bear in a cave to the north. Got the better of a friend of mine. I only just made it out with my life. Well, that must be the dead guy. In any case, the force has already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles. We went off tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiles sadly. And this time Galawain's favor fell upon the bear. Where'd you find the bear? Because I like bears. In a cave, a ways up that way. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. Well, what about my bear? Name's Nonton, born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. Alright, farewell, buddy. I'll take these cattails over here, though. Alright, I guess it is on to Gilded Vale. 8 hours to get there. God, this is pretty. People. Oh, hello. Ugh. Yikes. That's quite the hanging tree.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Yikes. Yeah, no wonder this place looks half empty. Are people crazy? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What are you talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority
How would
to
you know?
eliminate this scourge from our village.
You know, like a soul tricorder that you hold up to the baby?
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Apparently.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
I felt weird ever since the storm. Anybody in town who can help me with that?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Wow.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't...
I will be turning the music down.
...trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your
Wow.
forehead, you're welcome to check.
This guy is a jerk.
A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, thanks very much. Goodbye.
Keep out of...
Well, I really wanted to turn the music down.
Listen. 2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
3's not good, apparently.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Urgiat is this guy's name.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
So, do I still get my free land? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Alright, farewell. Because I would really like to adjust levels. Music, you're too loud, baby. I love you, but you're too loud. Voice, you're going to have to come up again. See if this helps. Alright, I'd like to find the inn, and then maybe we pack this one in for now. The Black Hound Inn is over here.
Sure.
I thought Lord Radric's heir would mark the end to all this. And then I told her, that's not the pistol. Ha! Says that guy. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
What's going on here? One of the other men points to the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. Mocking us, even while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Idare manners are worth. We don't take kind to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, and especially not from Idarans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
What?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding.
What?
I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, he seems insane, but that doesn't mean we should fight. I don't think attacking he's not a good idea. And why is that? He's reaching for something, and then since it's not a rapier outside, a wand or a throwing dagger, you don't look ready to deal with either. That's perception or might. I think we'll go perception. They look at each other. One of the men gives the other 2 a warning shake of his head before turning to you. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. With a final scowl at the elf, he turns to leave. As the 3 stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
He straightens his hood, and you notice the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Yeah, you need to say more than that. Please, I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, and we got separated near some ruins, and then all kinds of shit went down.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
I'm not telling him about the machine, but I will tell him about the storm, because lots of people have talked about the storm. That seems to be a known thing.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
What are you doing here in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land.
Hey, like me.
Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife.
Hey, like me.
But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yeah, like me. I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls. No, like you said, I'm also a settler.
Indeed.
Let's play our cards
In that
close to the
case,
vest for
welcome
now.
to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization.
How did you cross those 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
I mean, you did tell that one guy to go sleep with his sister. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. I heard you. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard that you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You don't look like a settler, though.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you.
Okay, fair.
Yet, circumstances can find a person in the
Fair.
strangest of places.
All right, I guess I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Yeah, all right. You're the first nice person I've met, so sure.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Super groovy. Aloth.
Hey there.
So can we stay at the inn or what? All right, I'm going to try to get a room.
Good day to you.
Welcome to the Black Hound Inn. Please sit where you would like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we couldn't offer much by way of a good meal unless you're fond of cold porridge. I'd like a room, please. We'll talk about the other stuff next time. Of course, we keep them nice and tidy. Let's see. So we can pay 0 to get the common room, and we just sleep with a, probably in just a hostel type, everybody's just together. Labor's Rest would take almost all our money. Durwa's Pride, we can barely afford. Let's just do common room. It's fine. Oh, geez. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open. And there's an empty... Behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts in a gust of rancid air. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word, Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. And that is where we'll pick it up next time. Alright, I am going to grab a save. Here, we'll again call this DMT. And yeah, I've had a great time with this. I hope you are enjoying this. This is really, really interesting, and I'm finding I don't remember a lot of this from my first playthrough, so it was quite a while ago. So it's almost like I'm playing it again for the first time, and I'm having a blast. So hope you are too. I'll be back soon with more Pillars of Eternity. Until then, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.